So apologies for a lack of vlogging over the last couple of months. Actually, I'm just going to go back and just show you. It has been so hot that my grapevine is just so, I've never seen it so full of grapes. It's amazing. I reckon a few more weeks and it should be good enough to eat. Don't they look great? So back to what I was saying. Apologies for a lack of vlogging over the last couple of weeks, but the temperatures have been so hot. We've had a lot of local fires, forest fires, field fires going on. So it's really restricted us what we can do. We've had lots of guests here staying over. I've been doing so much cleaning of sheets, rooms, breakfast service, cleaning up, changing things, and Ted's obviously been working up at CHATEAU Cottage. Sorry, lights glaring from the door. Let me turn around this way. So yes, it's all been very busy here, but we haven't had chance to really do much renovation. So sorry, there's been a lack in vlogs. But we're starting back today. It's Sunday. We've said goodbye to our guests this morning. It's now lunchtime, so we're starting quite late. But we're going to try and finish the floor. Although the floor is in the cottage, we have got to do all the outside of it. So Ted's doing the skirting board and I'm going to mix up some mortar and do the edges to mould it into the wall. So that's what's happening today. Then hopefully we can move some furniture in there, which would be great.
Hello.
Hello. So what have we got there?
A bit of rubbish bent wood. That's what we've got, rubbish bent wood. Look, have a look at that.
More banana wood.
Yeah, so this is brand new out of the packet. It's dry, it's supposed to be for floorboards. So you don't really mind if there's a little bit of a kink in your floorboards, because normally you know, screw them down, nail them down, and they will do what they do. And if you do them to a subfloor, they're normally going to even out. However, because I haven't got any other wood to do the skirting board with, I'm going to try and do it with this. It could be good, but because we're not going to paint them, we're going to stain them. I can't use any filler to fill the gaps because that won't take the stain. Even though the manufacturers of the filler will tell you that it will take stain. It doesn't take stain. It will take stain up to a point, but it won't ever take the stain the colour you want it to. So we want a nice dark colour. My filler is lighter and it will only take that, you know, to a certain point. So I've got to try and get my miters and my joints as close as possible. So I've only got either minimum amounts of filler or no filler at all, or some kind of difference. So I'm first of all going to try and burn these, which might straighten them out a bit. There is a thought about soaking them in this heat, soaking them, you know, to try and get them straight, but I ain't really got the time. So we're going to run the tongue, because it's floorboard off. We're going to run the tongue off. We're going to run a little bit off the groove. We're going to take this side off the groove, which goes against the wall, so we've got a thinner strip, so if we need to do any scribing in on the floor, then it's easier to scribe that than it is to do that. So that's what we'll do now. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna do this as a test piece. I've got enough to do what I need, just round the wall and underneath where the doors for the fridge and freezer are gonna go. That's all I need to do. So we'll just rip those off and then start burning them up.
We don't know each other all that well.
What's that?
Aha! I've been looking everywhere for it, literally everywhere. It's normally either in my craft room or my tote bag. So I came over to look in Ted's tote bag. He's been nicking my crafting spatulas. I have to have words with him. Now, why do I need this? I'll show you. Annie, can you get out of the way? Can you move? Annie, I need to get here. No, come on, out. Oh, get out of my way. Okay, so while I fight with the dog, it's such a show off. Always have to be in the camera, don't you? So while Ted is working on the skirting board, obviously the skirting board is only going round the plasterboard wall. It's in the centre of the room, split in the two rooms. However, around the edges here, we have huge gaps. Now, obviously, you need to allow for an expansion gap on the side of this laminate anyway. So we need something to go in there that is flexible, that's going to breathe and move with the wood. Otherwise, the wood just sort of would go like that. And the solution I've come up with is to mortar and feather the mortar from the walls into the wood. Now, I don't really know whether this is going to work because, as we all know, laminate doesn't like moisture. So what I've done already is gone around all the edges and sealed all the edges because obviously the mortar, lime sand mortar, has got moisture in it. So I'm hoping that by sealing the edges, it isn't going to affect it. I'm going to put mortar in there. Mortar, we know, moves and breathes with the building. Sorry, trying to keep a dog away. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So fill in the edges, and I think we're going to have to come back to it in a couple of weeks to see whether it's actually worked or not. It will look good, I know, when we first do it, but whether it will actually be okay in the long run, whether it will test, be a test for time, I don't know. Now, I'm not using my normal mortar mix here. I'm actually using 0.2 sable. So it's a much finer sand. They actually call it play sand out here. And it is like that, the play sand you get for play pits, you know, kids play pits. It's a much finer sand. It condenses a lot better, which is what I want around the edge. You don't use that for the walls because obviously you want the walls to be a lot more breathable to absorb the moisture. I don't want this to absorb too much more moisture, being the fact that it's against the laminate. I hope that makes sense. It's the same mix, 3 sand, 1 lime, bit of water. Simple as that, but it is the play sand. So I'm just going to put it in around the edges and fill all of the gaps.
Right. Sit on there bad.
Perfect.
That's what happens when you stick that.
Oh shit. I don't know, it's switched on. Can you do it again?
No, because you switched on after 6. I see the red light flashing. You cheeky monkey.
That looks really good, baby.
Well, it's just that, you know, I don't know whether we were going to paint it, but I think they do brown cork now, don't they?
Yeah.
But I was thinking maybe black would be better if we're going to paint it, because it'll go that colour.
Yeah.
It'll go probably darker than that.
Yeah.
Because when you burn it and you know, but
That looks
yeah,
great.
it finishes that off, doesn't it? And it looks nice there.
It's very good. Well done, baby.
Oh, and you've done a lovely job around the outsides.
Yeah, just wait
I
for it
don't
to
think it
dry
looks
now.
really good. I was quite surprised. I think this is really nice.
Yeah.
It's bonkers that it just fills in. People go, you know, I don't know what else you do really.
That's all you can do, isn't it?
I don't know. You know, you shouldn't do it. That's the thing. It's like we do things that you shouldn't do.
What, put laminate and stone?
Laminate butted up against stone, you know.
So the floor's all tied in now. The skirting board looks great.
The edge looks great.
Yeah, I think the edge looks really good. Whether it will last the test of time,
Yeah, I know. That's the trouble, isn't it?
we shall soon see. But it does look really
Yeah,
good.
it looks lovely. It looks really,
at the
really
moment.
nice.
So we'll
yeah.
come back and see about that in a couple of weeks. So now we can start getting furniture in. However, I think I need to get my blackboard out next week,
Oh, right, okay.
because we've got lots of small little jobs that need to be doing. We've got
Yeah.
to infill the electric sockets. You've got a couple of window sills to make.
Yeah.
But
Lots
I
of
think
work.
my next job is to get my workstation, the painting finished on my workstation.
Yeah, that's rolled on a little
That
bit,
has
innit?
rolled on a little bit. So
I know I've got to make a framework so that sits on.
yeah,
top.
so we'll get that done for next week, and then we can start making the island,
All right.
which will be really exciting
That'd be good, wouldn't
because it's something very, very different. Not your normal.
it? Not your normal island. No.
Anyway, we will see you all again next week. Take care, everyone, and don't forget, like, subscribe, hype.
Join if you'd like to see all the behind the scenes of us mucking about and this renovation lark that we call Montmenier.
And we'll see you all again soon. Take care.
See you soon, everybody. Right.